ghost of a fallen hero in Shortland Street.
Is it just me, or is Scotty missing a few marbles today?
If I go and check on Scotty and find that he's okay, will that be the end of it?
Yeah, but he is so not okay.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Scotty, stop!
Stop what? What do you think you're doing?
Naturopath has already been added to Mr. Reed's infusion.
Get out of here, or so help me, I'll suspend the lot of you.
Scotty, calm down, please.
I said get out!
Our initial private sector partners are in place, and we'll be ready to launch stage 1 next week.
No, we're not.
The wards are almost ready.
No, they're not.
We'd love you to come down and have a look around, William. Good. Well, my people will speak to your people. All right, see you next week. Bye.
Are you mad? I haven't even ordered the signage yet because I don't know what to put on the signs or where the signs go or if I even need signs.
He wants progress, not polish. And after what you've put together, he'll have no choice but to give us the thumbs up at the next DHB meeting.
I'm glad one of us is confident.
So much so that I think we should take a couple of days off to celebrate and recuperate. It's been a long slog and we need a break.
Okay, now I know you've cracked. How can I rest when I've got William Nugent breathing down my neck?
That's it. I'm ordering you to take a break. 2 days off, starting with a compulsory massage.
I don't need a massage. I need an accounts department to do what I say when I say.
Sorry to interrupt, but Maya really needs your help.
What is it?
I better explain on the way.
Okay. Think about it, please.
Rachel here. Where are my reports?
Where the hell is Callum? He needs to know that there are 3 senior nurses stuck here doing nothing while up on the ward they are scrambling to cover us.
You don't need to worry about anyone else. You just need to think about yourself.
You will be fired by the end of the day. You will answer directly to Callum. Where is he?
Please just sit down.
Stop telling me what to do!
You're under stress, Scotty, and you're not seeing things clearly.
You're one to talk. You're the one who went to the psych unit. You're the crazy dyke.
Hey, it's enough.
Finally. What took you so long?
Okay. Why don't you take a seat and we'll work our way through this, huh?
I want them both fired. Except her, she's on my side. Aren't you?
You endangered a patient's life. If you'd added more insulin...
The patient had been prescribed Act Rapid.
Which had already been given. The red label was on the infusion.
Is that true, Scotty?
Okay. I was tired. I somehow overlooked it. I'm sorry, and it will never happen again, but it hardly justifies mutiny. Try telling me you've never made a mistake. Come on.
I want you to see a doctor.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just tired.
Okay. We're going to go and see Sarah right now, okay?
Yeah?
No, thanks.
Shoulder girdle chemery section, that's a toughie. Can I jump in?
We'll see.
Come back. You look very smart.
The colour suits you.
Once you put a blazer on...
There's no blazer.
That's it. Your education's doomed.
I thought I'd be able to wear mufti.
Who said?
I've seen some of those kids go to school in their own clothes.
Yeah, because they're slackers and they'll be getting detention, I'm sure.
They could be returning students. Teenage mothers having a second go at their education, etc.
This is the wrong school for you. You can stay on at St. Bart's.
What?
No, the uniform is fine. I'll wear it. Promise.
And you'll do your study.
Yes.
And you won't wear class with pretty girls down by the river.
Pretty girls already.
It's not like that.
Why not? Play that field. Young, good-looking. It should be like that.
Please don't give my son relationship advice.
Why not?
He doesn't have a girlfriend, therefore he's not qualified.
Then neither are you. Just joking, Dad. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll call you Chris, shall I?
No. Unless you want to. No, call me Dad, please. That's what I am.
Okay.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you get on and concentrate.
Actually, I think you can handle the surgery, so I'll take your beer and you do some study. But if you're not keen...
I am, definitely.
Despite what everyone seems to think, I feel fine.
Okay, be honest with me here. Lack of energy? Have you had mood swings or sleeplessness?
Okay. I haven't been sleeping so well.
How long's that been going on?
A few days, I guess.
Nausea or vomiting? Scotty.
Okay, just a little bit nauseous.
Right, then I think we should run a few tests to be on the safe side. White cell count, thyroid function, UNEs.
You're the safe side of what? There's nothing wrong with me.
No, I definitely want to run those tests. And in the meantime, something to help you sleep.
Thanks. First sensible thing anyone's done for me all day.
What's the verdict?
More sleep, which is what I'll get as soon as I finish my shift.
You have finished your shift.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Am I suspended?
Compulsory sick leave for a couple of days.
As soon as you have had those tests, you know the way. Could be stress-related, could be viral. Until the tests come back, I'm in the dark.
All right. Let me know if I can help in any way. Thanks. I know Scotty's not what you'd call easygoing, but I've never seen him like this. Let's hope Sarah can get to the bottom of it.
She's going to be fairly busy over the next couple of days.
The private GP clinic we're opening.
At least I'll have something concrete to show William.
You are Wonder Woman.
Hardly.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could take the costume on the getaway, see how you look.
Dream on, buddy. And I'll have to pass on the getaway. Sarah will need me here.
No, she's a pro. She can handle it.
There's always last-minute glitches.
Which Sarah can handle while you put your feet up at a quaint little batch by a secluded, gorgeous bay.
You've already booked it, haven't you? Strictly one night, and we have to be back by the end of tomorrow.
Deal.
You can special Mr. Reed, and you're in room 3. As long as you two can play nice, that is.
Well, we're all professionals here, right?
Could you make sure all my phone calls go straight to my cell phone and do the auto office thingy with the emails?
Consider it done. Have a great time.
Thank you. Ladies, just to let you know that Scotty won't be back until next week.
Has Sarah managed to pin down what's wrong with him?
Not yet, but I'm sure she will. Now, I'm going to be away tomorrow, so we need to sort out who's going to cover for Scotty.
Well, I was a charge nurse for several years in Wellington. I could step up if you needed me to. Surely you're next in line, Maya.
Well, of course she is.
I'm happy to help.
Excellent. But let's use that experience of yours. She could fill in as charge nurse on the surgical ward.
Good call. Buster?
Sure, no worries.
Good. All sorted then.
Okay, so room 3, and let me know if you hear anything about Scotty.
Sure. What's up with Scotty?
He's taking some sick leave. He'll be back next week.
Is he all right?
I hope so.
That's gross.
No, that's what you call difficult.
Rewind. Play it again.
Leave Isaac alone.
No, he's quite right. I need to see that again.
You've watched this bit 3 times. I can see it, you know.
I need all the help I can get. This is the deep end.
You'll float.
Tread water at best. A radical resection of the osteosarcoma, prosthetic shoulder reconstruction, a nightmare.
Think of it one step at a time. If you try to keep it all in your head at once, you just tie yourself up in knots.
I appreciate you having faith in me, but you sure this isn't a bit of wishful thinking?
I don't do wishful thinking when it comes to the OR.
Can we delay the procedure for a day so we have more time to prepare?
No. This guy has waited long enough.
When you're done with the DVD, can I take it to school? I want to make my teacher throw up.
Bedtime.
Only if you read a chapter. Chris.
What did you call me?
Chris.
What did you say?
Okay. Dad.
Come on.
You'll be right, mate.
What he said. Turn that thing off. Get an early night.
I will. Just grab a cuppa first.
I have now severed the blood supply to the subscapularis muscles, preserving the suprascapular axillary.
Our very own piece of secluded paradise.
Ridiculously secluded.
The drive wasn't that long.
It was hours.
Hey, you're off the clock now. Time is irrelevant.
Well, I'm happy to waste some time once I've sent off a few emails.
Yes. Perhaps I should point out there is no phone or internet connection here.
Why not?
Because I didn't want you sending emails the entire 24 hours.
Okay, well, I'll get the employee contracts finished.
Hey, this getaway is for two. Your laptop is not invited.
All right. What else do you have planned for me tonight?
Dinner, then a little more paradise.
So, how long will dinner take?
An hour max. It's all in the hamper. Just give me some time to work my magic.
Tell you what, I'll do the contracts while you work your magic, and as soon as the food's on the table, the laptop's gone.
Until we leave.
You got it.
Ready to work some miracles, Doctor?
Let's focus, eh? Long, hard surgery ahead. I could really do without stuff-ups right off the bat.
What's wrong?
This is Chris's layout, not mine.
So sorry, I thought Chris was still leading this one.
Sorry to disappoint. Were you counting on a short day? It's more cars to wash.
Chill out, it's an easy fix.
Isaac, time for a spot quiz. As well as the lymph nodes and the tumour, you will be removing what today?
The head of the humerus.
Good. Now take your insecurities out on the cancer and not the scrub nurse.
I'm being a bit of a tyrant, am I?
Your team are looking to you to lead the charge. If you're uptight, they're uptight.
And stress cadets make mistakes.
Exactly. Just focus purely on each stage. As it comes up, you'll be finished before you know it.
Thanks, mate. Nicole, I shouldn't have bit your head off.
Oh, still appears to be attached.
Good. Now, let's work some of those miracles you mentioned.
Ready when you are, Doctor.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Tracy is just a little bit of nausea and a headache, that's all. Even workaholics are allowed a case of man flu every now and then. Babe, I've got to go. There's someone at the door. You too. Bye.
Hi.
What are you doing here, Penny?
I heard from Maya you weren't feeling very well.
Big mouth.
People were worried about you, which is why I made you this. I call it the Bug Blaster. Orange and lemon juice for the immune system and ginger for the tummy.
How'd you know I had an upset stomach? I never told Maya that.
Oh, I believe everyone should have ginger on a regular basis, not just when they're sick.
You really didn't need to do this.
Oh, it's no effort at all. Honestly, team this up with some paracetamol and you'll be back in the game in no time.
Sarah just gave me some sleeping pills and I had a paracetamol about an hour ago.
Did she tell you what you've got?
No, but hopefully the tests will show that.
Tests. Poor you. Drown your sorrows in a glass of this.
I really don't feel that thirsty. How about I just pop it in the fridge for later?
As long as you promise you'll have some. It's really good stuff.
I'll take your word for it.
I'd better let you get some rest then.
Cheers. Thanks for your concern.
I'm beginning to think you memorised that DVD last night.
I watched it 5 more times.
Now sever the blood supply to the subscapularis muscles, preserving the suprascapular, axillary, and lateral pectoral nerves. Don't think about anything else. Just pass the diathermy gently between the glenoid and the humerus.
Piece of cake.
Here goes.
Smoothly done.
I'll patch on you, boss.
Oh, you're getting there.
Yes. Sure. Dr. Warner?
Yep. When did you start displaying symptoms? I'll be there soon. Thank you.
You'll be where soon?
Not sure. We might have a case of Clostridium difficile on the ward.
Well, can someone else handle it? I kind of need you here.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and give me a call if you hit any problems.
Onwards.
Onwards.
What are you doing here?
I remembered I need to check something with Mrs. Manda.
Mrs. Manda has gone home.
When was she discharged?
2 days ago, you gave her discharge papers.
Oh, right. My mistake. I'll tee it off then. Sorry.
No worries.
How are you getting home?
I'm a complete invalid.
I'm not stressing you out, but you're clearly shaky on it. Sarah's on the ward following up a patient. I'll go grab her.
No, don't. She's busy.
No, you need a thorough checkup. Hold on 1 second.
Actually, you look like you just need to lie down.
Maya's fussing.
You don't have to wait. I could give you a lift home. I'm on a break. I can get a taxi home.
I'll manage.
You'll manage to put your car in a ditch.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. It's my pleasure.
Oh, I could stay in this all day.
Said by someone who is really starting to relax, yes?
Yes, you won. I needed a break, so thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want first shower?
You go. I've got a date with the couch and my book.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Unless, of course, you'd like to join me in the shower alone.
It's not what it looks like.
Please explain yourself.
I was going to play relaxing mood music and read an e-chiclet on my phone. Are you buying that?
Not for a second. Now move away from the work things and keep your hands where I can see them.
I only need to make one call, fastest ever.
Who and why?
The Deputy Director General of the Ministry of Health. We need to finalise funding for the restructure.
Not good enough.
Let's just get real for a minute. This is for the hospital, for our master plan.
Which isn't going to fall apart in one day.
What are you doing?
Only what you are forcing me to do.
Now you're just being silly. Give it here.
Have it your way. One phone, as requested. Enjoy your book.
It is looking like Clostridium difficile to me. Still send off a stool sample to be sure. Mark it urgent.
Already done, and I'm putting in place barrier nursing protocols, and I've prepared a single bed room.
Have you dealt with C. diff before?
Back in Wellington. We managed to hit it off at the pass. Close thing, though. It can spread fast.
Don't I know it? Transfer Mrs. Thompson to a single room ASAP.
Will do.
No call. This must be a good sign.
I managed to muddle through it.
Muddle is not a word I like to hear from my surgeons.
I mean, it went okay.
Not a big fan of okay either. Did you achieve your objective or not?
The tumour had infiltrated right into the supraclavicular joint, but I managed to excise the malignant tissue with relatively good margins.
Well, that's more like it. And stop this second-guessing business. You're too good a surgeon for that.
And thanks for giving me a shot.
Well, I'm just glad you're finally pulling your weight round here.
You didn't have to kill the battery. You could have just confiscated it.
And have you ransacking my suitcase? No, thank you.
That was one call.
Let me point out that we are surrounded by beauty, are completely unable to do any work at all, and yet still that's all you can talk about. Does this situation strike you as problematic?
A little.
Glad we agree. So let's start afresh by soaking in our surroundings.
Trees, and more trees.
Yes, I was speaking literally.
It's totally out in the open. Anyone could wander by and get an eyeful.
The nearest batch is over 3 kilometres away. We are completely away from prying eyes. This is where the real relaxation starts. Are you with me?
No pressure.
Of course not. That would defeat the purpose, wouldn't it?
Definitely C. diff, then.
Afraid so. But with Mrs. Thompson in isolation, hopefully we've just got the one case to deal with.
Good. No visitors. Keep the universal precautions in place.
Chris, sorry to interrupt, but we need you in the surgical ward.
I'm a bit busy right now. Can you grab Isaac?
We might have 3 more cases of C. diff.
We didn't move her in time.
Oh, let's not make the same mistake twice. Restrict the ward, vital staff and patients only. Understood?
We're on it.
You know, there's still some Gouda and grape juice. We could be really self-indulgent and snack while we soak.
Don't move a muscle. This is perfect.
So the lady does have an off switch.
Unlike your phone. Payback time, McKay.
At the risk of sounding like a hypocrite, that could be important.
Unlike my call this morning.
That could have waited.
And this can't.
I left strict instructions not to call unless it was an emergency.
Too slow, old man.
Oh, we will see about that. Hmm?
Oh, oopsie.
Unbelievable.
I guess this makes us even.
Oh, no, not by a long shot. This phone is a goner.
It was an accident, unlike your little stunt.
Destined to relax, I suppose.
Fate's a cruel thing.
I haven't been able to get hold of Rachel either, so please call me as soon as you get this. I know they wanted some time away together, but we still have to contact them if we need to.
What are you going to do?
William, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Just checking up on the new GP practice.
Yeah, we were just saying how ironic it is that not so long ago I was running the PCC.
Ironic isn't the word I'd use. The whole private-public thing is a disaster waiting to happen.
But we thought that we would take a little tour anyway.
And you've just come through the surgical ward?
Yes, why?
We have an outbreak of Clostridium difficile.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's a virulent stomach infection. In severe cases, it can eat through the stomach wall and get into the bloodstream.
Potentially causing death.
Where's Mackay?
We are quite capable of handling this situation.
You haven't told him about this?
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to reach him.
Yeah, too busy lunching at the hospital's expense. What about McKenna?
She seems to be out of contact too.
Then who the hell's running this circus?
That would be me. I'm instituting a lockdown of the surgical ward. No visitors, no admissions, no discharges, for the last sufferer has been symptom-free for 48 hours.
The surgical department's going to be closed down for a whole 2 days.
It's the only way to stop this thing in its tracks.
Do you still wish your phone had lived to tell the tale?
Oh, well, it's sacrificed itself for the greater good.
Shall we have a moment's silence for our brave mobiles?
And our hospital that will have to live without us for just a little while longer.
What hospital?
The life of an actor. That bath looked very cold. Shortland Street won't be here on Monday as it's a bank holiday, so you can catch it again on Tuesday at 12. Next this afternoon, Love Turns to Loathing in Doctors. That's coming up after the break.